Hello, 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 and welcome to the ENG YNPL or Youth Netball Premier League Review Show. But today we'll talk about will Leeds end Kingsway Power's 13-game unbeaten record? Who will be in the top four after Saturday's under-13 North games? And we also look back on Saturday's under-12 South games, and we have a special guest of Brooke. But before all that, we've got people waiting, mate, for the draw.
Yes, the
Hello,
ENG under-13s, under-15s, Netball Cup, Stroke, Shield, Knockout Series competition. So this is the FA Cup version of a netball competition. So with your help, Martin, we are able to do live draws to make it exciting for everyone.
Yay!
And engage our audience and just make it fun. Just make it a little bit more unpredictable. Actually, we put a bit of effort into it, unlike a lot of people.
Oh, careful. No mud flinging.
So initially, we're going to do the ENG under-13s netball shield round 2.
Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure you want to go and say that again? Because this is live, people. We don't get to retake these things. So come on, do you want to do it again?
No, I'm quite happy if I've got that. And the teams in this draw are the teams that lost their initial game in the Netball Cup. So they go into a secondary competition to get more opportunities to play against teams from across the country, because teams are isolated into their little pockets of the country, and they just want to step out their comfort zone and play teams they don't normally play against, which is great for development and just experience in general.
Definitely. Mate, looking forward to it. You know what I mean? That's why I hear. Let us know in the comments, people. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on WhatsApp, Instagram, and all the other things. Like, obviously, you're watching us on the YouTube channel, so don't forget to subscribe. But comments, we love comments, don't we, Richard? Do love it. Like Kelly was straight on there earlier. Give it to her. Thank you very much, Kelly. She's from TK under-13s in Harlow. She's not scared. Mate, about getting pulled against anyone. So we'll soon find out.
We'll soon find out, yeah.
Yeah.
So initially, we're going to do. So what happened initially? We had a northeast, northwest, Yorkshire, Midlands, East, and South. Round 2, we basically cut that in half, and any team from the Midlands down turns into the South. Any teams above the Midlands turns into the North. So we have a northern section now and a southern section, a little bit like our Youth Netball Premier League.
I thought anything above Watford was North, but okay. Excuse me while I have my cold and coughs. There we go. Right. Okay. Right. So we got the wonderful system as always. It does have that little glitch that it does sometimes black screen, but I'll just refresh it and everything, and I will flip between blah 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 as you read out the numbers. So obviously 2's got a 0 on it. Don't worry about that. We've got Darlington, Chester, and Bury, Leeds B. So
let me give the scores out quickly from the round 1. So Grangetown 30, Darlington Headlanders 0. Basically, Darlington couldn't make the game, so Grangetown got an automatic pass into round 2. Grangetown B played Oaksway. Grangetown lost 33-21. Kingsway Power played Chester and won 54-13 against Chester. Bury and Leeds Athletic B is to be played on February the 26th. Leeds Athletic under-13s A, they got a bye into the next round. Sutton Town against Ryland was 37-14 to Sutton Town. Little Sutton won against Elmdon 53-3. Stars versus Hearts Dynamos will be played at the weekend. Teagate against Marine. Teagate won 43-23 against Marine. Manor against Turnford. Turnford won 48-6. AP Saints under-13s against Brentwood. AP Saints won 39-11. Magic will play Turnford this weekend. And then the final game of this round was Magic under-12s versus AP Saints under-12s, and Magic won 36-25. So the losing teams from that round go into our draw for this round. But if you were listening, Grangetown B had lost their first game, but because of the imbalance of teams, they were the best losing team. So they've gone into round 2 of the Netball Cup. So if anyone's shouting down their screen, Grangetown should be in there. That's why.
I love that. I love that. Even if you don't win, give it your best. Keep on playing, because there is the chance you could get pulled from obscurity back into the games.
Yeah. So, okay, let's do this. So, Darlington number 1. We haven't got a number 2. Chester 3 and Bury and Leeds 4. Chester will play either Darlington or Bury or Leeds, depending on who lose. No, Chester, the team that doesn't get drawn out, basically, they will wait to see how the other 2 teams get on, then play the losing team of that. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Cool. Right. Here we go then. So this first one out, Martin, will be number 1. Darlington,
number 1. There we go.
So you got a home draw.
So yep. So they're playing at home, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So whoever gets drawn has to commute to them.
And they will be playing either Bury or Leeds Athletic.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah. There we go.
Cool. And finally, number 3.
Number 3. Chester. Well, yeah, I expected that. Don't know. Had a second, little thought.
Mate, there. It is me doing that. So that's how the northern section of our Shield competition looks. 3 teams. Not too much drama going on there.
It's
so
the north.
Now we're going to move to our southern section of our Shield.
Let me quickly just jump in there. Let us know in the comments if you are in any of those teams. What do you think about who you've been pulled up against? We'd love that. We'll come back to it and we'll bring it up on the screen, as they say. Right, so we're going to load. Do you want me to just load it up, or do you want me to put a little advert in?
A little ad, mate. Give me 2 seconds. I'll just sort out these bingo balls.
1VT, as they say. There we go. Right. And we're back. Put another one on. And then we're back again. These adverts need to be longer. That's what they need to be. But I'll give it to you though. You did say to me I quickly loaded them up because I've been redoing everything on the system. There we go. Oh, I better click on this button as well so that we can. There we go. Oh, lots in this one. Under 13 Shield South. Ryland. Is it Elmdon? Stars, yep. Hearts, Dynamos, Marine, and Manor. They're new into your leagues, aren't they? You've got Brentwood, yep. Magic, or Turnford. That'd be a good game. AP Saints as well, under 12s. Anybody in the teams? Come on, let us know in those comments. We can bring those comments.
I am sorted. So let's have a little look to see where the big games will be. So based on what I know of the teams, well, Ryland will be a tricky opposition for anyone in there.
Yeah. I know what I've done wrong, by the way.
I would, yeah. If I was to look at that from an experience point of view, I think Ryland will probably be the strongest. So the team to probably avoid in that would be Ryland.
By the way, I'm just going to quickly say this. Now you've got 5-2 whatever on yours, haven't you? So the numbers there, I just realised the problem with this thing I forgot all about.
You're going back to 1 to 8. That's fine.
No, well, I wasn't actually, but the system's done that. But are we going back to 1 to 8? I can change it quickly on my system as well. Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah, 1 to 8. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That actually makes it easier for me, to be honest, mate.
Well, yeah, I kind of forgot to code something. So I did everything. I was like, yeah, that's all right. And then I didn't realise I forgot about the ball numbers hard coded in. So there we go. I'll get it fixed for next time. I promise people. Let me know in the comments. Am I that bad? Actually, don't let me know in the comments because I just keep on scrolling. So let's know, people. What's your thoughts? For quite a few big teams there. Who would you like to play? Who would you like to see play? Here we go. I'd like to see in that list Marine and Manor play against each other. I think that would be a good game because they're new to the scene. And Stars and Hearts, one of them playing either Magic or Turnford or AP Saints. And Ryland. Oh, Stars and Ryland. Oh,
ready to rock and roll with the exception of number 18. If number 18 comes out, it will be number 2, which is Elmdon.
Okay, so number 18 is number 2. Right, okay.
Very professional. But here we go. Remember, the team that gets drawn out first is the home team.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Out first, we have number
5.
Mana.
Mana. So will my prediction of Marine come out?
And they will be playing lucky 7.
Number 7, Magical Temford. There we go. Oh, I thought Marine and Mana would be a great game to play. Okay.
Next out, number 4, Marine.
I'm not far off.
You know the club's like, yes, home draw.
Yeah, they're definitely. I'll bet you. Yeah. There we go.
Playing
numbers. People shouting numbers out in the comments. Well, sorry, the screen froze, mate. Let's see that number. We've lost you for a minute. Come back wherever you are. There we go. You're back. Throw the number up. What was it?
Sorry, it's number 2. Elmden.
Number two. Right.
So Elmden are from the Midlands.
Yeah. Your picture froze there, mate.
Next out, we have number 8, AP Saints under 12s.
There we go.
And they'll be playing.
Nobody's on this. Come on, put some chat.
Number 1. The team I said you need to avoid in this event.
Whoa. Don't worry. Be happy. I think AP Saints and Ryan will be a great game, actually.
Hold on. I made a right.
What have you done?
Oh, my God.
What have you done?
Just sums up my day.
Go on, Tom. What did you do?
Hold on. Don't worry. So,
no, I do.
Next out, number 3.
Number 3.
Which is Stars. And I had a number 2 in there the whole time. And that was Elmden. So 18 will now be the team that wasn't picked out, which we didn't have, which was obviously number 6. So that will be Brentwood.
So you said you didn't have a number 2, but you did.
It just sums up my day. I went to an academy today, and I took the wrong box with no trophies in, and it's just one of those days. But there you go. There's the draw for the under-13 Shield South. Mana against Magic or Turnford. Marine versus Elmden. AP Saints under-12s versus Ryland. Stars, Hearts Dynamos versus Brentwood.
Which game? Which game? If you had to, if it was like paying for a ticket to go sit and watch, which game would you go to?
I think the Mana, Magic or Turnford game would be a good game. Or the Stars, Hearts, Dynamos, Brentwood.
Oh, I was going to go for Marine Elmden. Okay. Right. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
So that
Brilliant.
concludes the draw. Now we're going to move on to the under-15s.
I'll just do a very quick advert, which you'll quickly, obviously, flip and then blah, blah, blah. Right. See you in a second. We're back from outer space.
Cool.
Under 15 Shield North, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Right. Before we do that, let's go through the results. So Darlington Headlanders played Grangetown under 15, 64-7 to Grangetown. Oaksway versus Grangetown under 14s, 35-27 to Grangetown. Kingsway Power under 14s versus their under 15s was 50-40 to Kingsway Power under 15s. Bury against Tameside was 40-19 to Bury. Sutton Town versus Ryland 42-12. Aces Netball Club versus Sutton Town under 14s, I believe, or was it their B team? 35-32. That looked like a good game. TJ versus Turnford was 59-9 to Turnford. Manor versus Team Beds was 47-33 to Team Beds. Stars and Marine are yet to play. They're going to be playing up, I think, this weekend. Aces against AP Saints under 15s was 67-31 to AP Saints. Manor against Magic under 15s was a Manor win, 37-30. AP Saints under 14s versus Paul Diamonds, 69-6 to Paul. Abbey Flyers versus Magic under 14s. Magic struggled to get to the fixture, so Abbey Flyers got a win and went straight into the round 2. And then Leeds Athletic versus Chevrons was a 30-23 win for Leeds Athletic.
Sounds like some good games were there.
So here we go. And Kingsway Power under 14s obviously is the standout team in that one. The old treble chasers. So let's have a little look at who each other will be playing. So here we go. Number 4.
So they're playing at home, aren't they? Chevrons.
Chevrons, yeah. And Chevrons will play number 3.
Number 3. Tameside. Who's going to be playing at home?
Who's at home, yeah.
Who's at home? Number 1.
Darlington.
Darlington. I bet you're happy about that, Darlington, aren't you?
That's 2 home games they've got.
Steve Cooper says, brilliant commentary, chaps.
I thought it was a bit ragtag, to be honest.
Is there enough suspense in it? That's what I kind of like.
And number 2, maybe he's saying it in a way that is
sarcasm,
taking a mick. Yeah, great commentary.
Yeah,
I'll take that. I'll take the other. I'll take the sarcastic one. Number 2, Kingsway Power will play Darlington.
There we go. Kingsway Power on the march. The Empire. Will there be a strike back? Oh well, kind of. Sorry.
So that's the northern section of our shield, and now we're going to do the southern.
Are we going to do adverts? We're just going to flip straight to it. Let's whack it in. There we go. Definitely a note to yourself. Do make sure in future you do longer adverts.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, I did that wrong as well. I love all this tech. I really do. I can't wait to recode all this big time. There we go. That's better. We should be on the Shields under 15 South, correct?
Yep.
There we go. Bada-bum, bada-bum.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
As T-Gate there, I believe we have a Kelly in there who says she's not worried. There's some big names in there. I'll be worried, T-Gate.
Cool. Right, I am ready. So these are our southern teams and the teams that lost in the initial round. So let's get it started. So
every time you say something like that, I think of the music. Let's get it started.
First out, Stars or Marine. Number 3.
Oh, hang on. It's all right. I forgot to do something because I didn't do some very good coding. It's only 1 to 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Stars Marine.
Out next, then they'll be playing Aces.
There we go. Ooh, it's going to be good.
Out next, T-Gate. There we go, T-Gate.
There you go, T-Gate. Your moment of truth has arrived. At least you're at home. That's the good part.
And you'll be playing...
You want Magic.
Magic.
Oh, he calls it. He calls it. Oh, cold. There we go.
Out next is number 5.
Well, he's like doing bingo calls in there, mate. Blimey, that was quick.
There we go. Number 5.
Magic's at
Magic
home.
under 15s, and they'll be playing. You've got 2 aces in. We didn't differentiate between which aces it was.
Hold
on, I know on my thing. Hold on.
I just took it from the sheet you sent me, my friend. Not my fault, people. Only one of those. Not my fault signs.
We can. Let's see if we can work on like generally when someone's live in a concert and you know, you got to just work off with the sound goes out and you got to just work off just kind of initiative. That's what we're going to try and do here. But Magic under 15s, you will play aces. Okay, we will work out which one that is when Martin comes up with a fantastic idea.
Right. Okay. So what do you want me to put? Under 15s. What's that? For aces?
Hold on. And the final one is number 6. AP Saints under 14s.
Right.
Cool. Right. Here we go. So we got number 1 and number 2, Martin. We'll say that aces, the first aces is the one from the Midlands, and the second aces is the one from London.
Okay. So number 2 is London.
1 is Midlands, 2 is London.
Okay.
Here we go. So Stars will be playing the team from the Midlands.
The Midlands. So if I put aces Midlands, there we go. And put a capital M in there, but there we go. And if by magic, oh no, I did it in the wrong place. Wait, number 1. That's interesting. Sorry, mate. You gotta love tech. I love it. Let's put it.
So the draw for the under 15 Shield South is Stars or Marine versus Aces from the Midlands.
There we go.
Teagate versus Magic under 14s, Magic under 15s versus Aces from London, and AP Saints under 14s. We will sort you out again against the first team to lose in this round.
There we go.
There we go. Now we're going to move on to the Netball Cup.
God, this is knackering, mate. This is knackering. Right. Okay, cool. All right. Let us know, people, what you think about that. Happy that you got. Happy that you're home. Let us know. And we'll right back, as they say. Right. Let's just put an advert on. There we go. I'm ready. Are you?
I'm ready.
I tell you what, I never cut and pasted so quickly in my life. In between flicking on each advert. So anything I don't like about my software I use here, it's a little bit hands-on. You can't automate quite a few things, but there we go.
A little bit back of a lorry job, maybe.
Do you know what? I've just said that, right? And I've just seen, but hey, it's not back of a lorry, man. This is expensive software, you cheeky monkey. All right. I just seen the top right. It's got a button called loop. Maybe if I'd have clicked that, I wouldn't have to keep. Yeah. There we go. Never mind. What would be good is if it play it and then just keep it stationary. You know, when we do the Youth Netball Premier League, and I have it, waiting for players, and I have that little dot, and it just comes on every 20 seconds so that people know that it may be stationary, but the stream is still going. Just those little things. But anyway,
here is the teams for the Netball Cup competition. And if we look at these teams, we've got Grangetown number 1, Oaksway 2, Kingsway Power number 3, Grangetown B number 4, 5 will be Bury or Leeds, or Leeds B, and 6 is Leeds Athletic A. Teams to avoid, obviously, will be Kingsway Power and Leeds Athletic. If those two teams collide, that's a great game. That's like the Man United playing Man City type of attitude.
Might have to try and get a live stream there. You know what I'm saying? It's just
So here we go. This is going to be interesting. So out first will be number 1, Grangetown. You're so happy.
I bet you are. Home. You're at home. Yay!
And this is the round where everyone starts refusing to travel.
Oh, is it? Oh, of course it is. Yeah, because it's obviously further apart now, isn't it? Yeah. The North and South divide now.
Here we go. And next out will be, number 6.
Number 6.
And they'll be playing Leeds Athletic A.
Oh, are they happy with that, Grangetown? Are you happy? And Leeds, are you happy?
Next out of the pot, we have number 5, Bury or Leeds Athletic B.
There we go.
And they'll be playing Oaksway.
Oaksway.
Number 2.
There we go. Cool.
So left, we have Grangetown B and Kingsway Power. So let's see who's going to be at home.
I bet it was Grangetown because they'll probably have it on the same day. There we go.
At home will be Kingsway Power.
Kingsway Power. And
to confirm Grangetown B.
Yep.
Tough games there for poor Grangetown.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. But then again, get it out of the way, innit?
Yeah.
They can win.
So Grangetown versus Leeds Athletic A, Bury or Leeds Athletic B will play Oaksway. Kingsway Power will play Grangetown B.
That Leeds Athletic, you've got Bury and Leeds Athletic. Is that Leeds Athletic A or is that a Leeds Athletic B? That's Leeds Athletic B. Okay, right.
Yeah, they're playing this weekend.
All right. Ooh, a lot of good games going on this weekend, mate. A lot of good games.
So let's move on to the south.
Okay, right. I'm gonna hit. Let's hit this. And you've also got to unclick the loop button as well when you do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, here we go. So number 1, Sutton Town. Number 2, Little Sutton. Number 3, Stars or Hearts Dynamos. Number 4, Teagate. Number 5, Turnford. 6, AP Saints. That's Turnford B, by the way, everyone.
Turnford B?
Yeah.
What? Number 11? Number 11?
5.
Number 5. Hang on, I've got to do these numbers again.
AP Saints are number 6. Number 7 is Magic under 13s or Turnford A. And number 8 is Magic under 12s.
Right.
So let's go through big games in this one. Your Sutton Town against Turnford would be either Turnford team, but the A team in particular. Don't forget, number 5 is Turnford B. You can stick that in, Martin.
I'm doing it now. Sorry, mate. I was just changing a couple of other things.
Yeah, if Sutton Town was to pull Turnford in this, or Stars, so Sutton Town versus Stars, or Sutton Town versus Turnford, or Stars versus Turnford, or Stars versus Sutton Town, they would be the big games in the group because those teams are currently top of the under-13s Youth Netball Premier League Southern Conference. There was only one team who play in our league that got knocked out in the first round.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
It was Magic's under-15s.
Under 15s.
Yeah.
Right at that.
Yeah. So here we go. Number 7.
7.
Magic under 13s or Turnford A.
There we go. There we go. Oh, hang on. Should I put Magic or Turnford A?
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh man, let's try.
They'll be playing.
Professional. There we go. There we go.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Teagate.
Teagate. Teagate. How far is Teagate, Magic, or Turnford from them?
Next out is number 3. So Stars or Hearts Dynamos. Oh, here we go. Could it be Sutton Town?
Oh, I was just thinking that. Oh! Can we do this with the lottery, mate? Seriously, we can make some serious money, I'm telling you. Let us know in the comments, people. Stars of Sutton Town.
Huge game. Huge game. Next out, we have number 8, which is Magic under 12s.
We've got to stop calling these, mate. We're going to get into trouble. Probably the Gambling Commission come up to us. Hey, we've got to make sure. There we go.
And next out is number 6, AP Saints under 13s.
There we go.
What I love about this is that the teams that who are kind of recognised to not be as good as some teams, they can get to avoid them.
Ah, right, yeah. Into the finals, into the grand finals.
Yeah, but then you get a nice day out of the finals, don't you?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You got to love the grand finals. Grand finals are brilliant.
Number 2, Little Sutton.
Little Sutton. There you go, Little Sutton. You're at home. Not so little now.
And you're home to Turnford B.
Turnford B. Number 5 is alive. There we go.
So there we go. There's the draw for the under 13s Netball Cup South. Magic under 13s or Turnford A against Teagate. Stars or Hearts Dynamos.
Hearts.
Town. Magic under 12s versus AP Saints under 13s, and Little Sutton versus Turnford B. Standout game so far of the cup is Stars or Hearts Dynamos versus Sutton Town.
Definitely.
That's if Stars win.
That's a very well. I'm not being funny, but if Stars lose, it's still going to be a great game.
So, let's get on to the under 15s.
All right, let's put this on. Think we're there. Sorry about the repetitive adverts, everybody, but I forgot to load up all the other long adverts.
Okay, we've got in this one, number 1, Grangetown under 15s. Number 2, Grangetown under 14s. Number 3, Kingsway Power. Leeds up, I think Little Sutton are like, woohoo, we're at home, happy days.
Yeah, look. Hey, did you take the payment or did I? Can't remember.
I'm not sure. Check my account. Number 3, Power. Number 4, Leeds Athletic. Number 5, Bury. Number 6, Oaksway. Even though Oaksway lost their first game, they were the best losing team based on how many goals they scored. So Oaksway got pushed into the second round of the cup event. Cool.
Yep. Sorry, I was just checking something. Just flicking the screens, as they say.
So let's do it. Out first will be number 4.
Number 4 has been selected. Leeds Athletic. Oh, hang on, I didn't press the button. There we go.
And they'll be playing
number 3, Kingsway Power.
Kingsway Power.
Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Leeds.
Next
Kingsway.
out will be Oaksway, number 6.
There we go.
And they'll be playing
Berry.
Number 1.
Oh, Grangetown. I wanted Grangetown to play against Grangetown.
Local as a local derby, that game. Next out will be number 2, Grangetown under 14s. And they'll be playing Bury.
Number 5. Just to make sure. In the system. There we go.
So, standout game there. Leeds Athletic versus Kingsway Power. Leeds in their last game in our under 15s Northern Conference were spectacular. And they only had half a team as well. So, won't be an easy game for Kingsway Power.
Okay.
Every Leeds team just gets better and better and better. I don't know what they're doing there. I don't know what they're feeding them. But,
are you watching the live streams that we do on FPL?
Yeah. They're doing their homework. They're working them hard, and they're getting the results. So, standout game for that one will be Leeds versus Kingsway Power.
Oh, the gauntlet is down. Right. Ready for the next one?
Here we go. This is the bit where we find out whether Paul will play Turnford. Oh,
Oh, do you know what? I just clicked a button. I don't know what I pushed by accident, and I nearly napped everything up. Right, here we go. We'll do this one this time. Wow, I'm glad I can touch type. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. In this one, 100% this time, number 10 will be number 18. Okay.
You lost number 10?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, can't be an MP then. Sorry. Wow.
Tumbleweeds, mate. I can see one going past my gaff right now.
All right. Chill out. At least I can make gaffs. No. Well, you make enough gaff, actually. Especially the other.
I have today, yeah. I said to the kids, who's the biggest
time? It's only half time, Richard.
Oh. Okay, number 1, Sutton Town under 14s. Number 2, Turnford. Number 3, Team Beds. Number 4, Stars or Marine. Number 5, AP Saints. Number 6, Manor. 7, Poole Netball Club. 8, Abbey Flyers. 9, Manor. 10, Sutton Town under 15s. The biggest game that can happen in this round is Turnford versus Poole, but we don't want that game just yet, do we?
Don't. We actually don't want that now. No way. Because it's... Can you feel the pressure just building for the Poole Turnford? Like, oh, come on!
Here we go. Let's see who's going to play each other.
All right, got it.
Number 9. So Manor are out first.
Oh, it's going to get tense. This is going to get tense.
And they'll be playing number 10.
Number 10, Sutton Town. There we go. That's not good. Oh, what happened there? Hang on. I don't know what's going on there. System's malfunctioning. Did I do something wrong?
Obviously.
Obvious. Very fine. Haha, let me just reload it. There we go. It's not me. It's the system. It's a little bit glitchy from time to time.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, lucky number 7.
Number 7. Oh, this. Hang on now. Oh, my fingers are just going crazy now because it's like.
I'm going to look away. Look.
Right. Give it a really good stir. I want to hear that moving around. I don't want you to look. What's it? Right,
now be playing. That's a joke. That is a joke.
No! Mate, I'm done. I'm out. See you later. I can't believe that.
Oh, away and everything. Like, there's nothing else I can do.
There's nothing you could have done, mate.
That's when you. That's the thing is that's a true case of when you put something out there.
Yeah,
it gets heard. So be careful what you think and what
you say. I
do
that
with
a lottery all the time, and it never happens, mate. And look, that is just
next out. Abbey Flyers, number 8.
I'm just gutted, mate. Now I'm just gutted about it. Poole and Turnford, let me know when the game is. I'll see if I can up sticks and come and live stream it.
Number 4, Stars versus Marine.
I have to go to Poole to do that as well.
But to be fair, I do have spare court spaces in our leagues. They might want to pop down and just jump into a space.
Oh, that's a good one. Come on, Poole. Turnford. Let us live stream.
It's just an early Christmas present.
Oh, you come on. I want to know in the comments. Everybody, let in the comments. Come on. Hashtag Poole Turnford in the league game. There we go. Number 1. Mate, I'm trying to get some hashtags out there, mate. Why are you rushing the game?
And they'll be playing number 5, AP Saints.
Number 5. There we go.
And finally,
who's playing at home?
Number 6, Manor.
Manor. Of course. Oh, That's interesting. Here we go again.
And they'll be playing team beds.
I have no idea why it's doing number 6. Maybe because I've ordered something. I don't know. Let's do that to there. I know. Got a glitch in the matrix, I'm afraid. Don't know why. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. First, so the games for the under-15s Netball Cup South will be Manor B versus Sutton Town under-15s, Poole versus Turnford, Abbey Flyers versus Stars Marine, Sutton Town under-14s versus AP Saints, and Manor against Team Beds.
Number 3. So let me just see why this. I mean, the things are filling out. Obviously, I've coded something a little bit wrong. There we go. There we go. 6 versus 3. Says it in there. Team Beds. Right.
There we go. Thank you to everyone who watched that catastrophe tonight. I'll tell you the
catastrophe here. That shouldn't be happening, mate. Not this early on.
Yeah, it happened last year as well. But the fact that I turned away, kept shuffling, and they still come out. So obviously someone wants them to play each other from somewhere we cannot see. So great games. Biggest game though will be Poole versus Turnford. Maybe they might want to slot into a spare slot in our Youth Netball Premier League calendar.
We'll make room. We'll get you in.
Yeah. So happy days. But now we're going to move on to the ENG Review Show.
Oh, is that what we're here to do? Is it? Do you want me to quickly whack an advert in, or do you just want to?
Yeah, whack it in.
There we go. Quick advert. And we're back. Welcome to the YNPL Review Show. Today we will be... Oh, no, I've already done that.
Well, we should have someone coming in very soon. We ain't going to start with the South. We're going to start with talking about the North, what's happening this week, because Brooke's going to be coming in. Okay. And she's going to be talking about the big game between 2 unbeaten teams in the league. But one of those teams have gone on a 13-game unbeaten run.
13 games unbeaten.
So before Brooke comes in, let's have a little look at the fixtures for this week.
Which is under 13s, is it?
Under 14s.
Under 14s.
Oh, sorry, under 13s, yeah, under 13s.
Am I right? I'm not usually that right, mate. So we'll blend into one now.
Then we can speak to Brooke about how she...
I think you're right. It's under 14s.
13s.
Oh, I know what I've done. I'm having a great day today. I've gone back to last year. Under 13s North. There we go. Bring it in.
So the games this week.
There we are. Chester versus Bury.
So yeah, Chester versus Bury. Chester in trouble in the league. They're fighting to not be relegated. Bury are pushing for the top 4. Oldham versus Wyre, big game. Wyre looking to push into the top 4 this weekend, trying to potentially overtake Bury, and also looking to keep their unbeaten record alive so they can push for the title. So good game, very good game. Then we've got a local rivalry. It's a huge game. People don't underestimate how big this game is, by the way. You have Oldham and Kingsway Power. You have Turnford versus Poole. Ellesmere Port versus Chester is huge.
Is it?
Yes, huge game, massive game. So
know that.
Both of these teams, well, Ellesmere Port are looking a little bit more healthy than Chester in regards to their league standing.
Right.
But if Chester were to win, then Ellesmere Port fall into a very
precarious position.
Yeah, precisely. Bury then play Oldham. Less said about that, the better. Wyre against Leeds Athletic B. So Leeds Athletic came in because Macclesfield dropped out. This is a tough game for Wyre. They probably would have much preferred to play Macclesfield, but unfortunately they're playing Leeds Athletic B. So again, Wyre have 2 massive games. 1 win out of those 2 games will be huge. So let's see if they can get that. Then Ellesmere Port will play Leeds Athletic. Tough game for Ellesmere Port. A win against Chester is going to be fun. it's going to be a huge result if they get it. If they lose against Chester, then they're completely up against it when they play Leeds Athletic. Kingsway Power will play Tameside. Leeds Athletic B will then play Grangetown, another team who are full of talent, this Grangetown team. So that should be a really good game. Kingsway Power then will play Leeds Athletic, the A team. Both of these teams are unbeaten, and we're going to talk about that with Brooke in a bit. Then to finish us off for the day, Grangetown will play Tameside. So if we got to the table, we can have a little look at what potentially could be happening this week.
So a bit cramped up the top there, mate.
So it's do or die for Grangetown. If they can get 2 wins, they give themselves a good chance. Well, they give themselves a great finale to the season, because that means they have the ability to push for the top 4 positions. Wire have a huge week. I think 1 win for Wire will be massive. So if they can get that 1 win, then again, that sets them up nicely for the final games of the season. Ellesmere Port, 1 win will probably guarantee their safety in the league next season. Plus, they've got a healthy position going into our championship finals. And it's a battle between Tameside, Chester and Leeds Athletic B to see who gets relegated, who gets into the championship nationals. So
there's a lot going on that table, isn't there?
There's a lot some really good games this week. So I'm looking forward to it a lot. But Martin, have we got our special guest in the room?
They've joined us, but the device is not connected at the moment, it says. So I don't know what that's all about. They're nearly there.
Yeah, so coming into the room, hopefully they get connected, is Brooke Corrigan. She was a part of Saddleworth's title-winning team, Northern Conference team, who then comes second overall in our under-12s grand final in 2021. You know, after all the lockdowns, we managed to get a competition together.
That was a mad year, mad year, mate.
Crazy.
Once it all got going again.
Then she moved to Leeds Athletic, and her performances have just improved massively. And she finds herself in a position this weekend where she has the chance to derail the train that is Kingsway Power. And we're going to ask her how they're going to go about doing it.
I think she's about to join us. They will need to connect their microphone before you can add them. So Maze, Brooke, you need to connect your mic. You need to turn your mic on. That's your problem if you can hear us, which I'm sure she can. But all I get is, can't even add them to the stream. That's new. Then I can. But 13 games, mate, without losing.
Yeah, it stretches back from last season. So 9 games last season, 4 games this season. Leeds Athletic are kind of the new sheriffs in town type of thing.
Yeah.
And
Brooke, we can't see you, but we can hear you. Oh, it's gone again. Obviously, they're having problems putting the mic on. That's what it is. Remember those days when you used to have that problem, Richard?
Yes. I've upgraded. I'm just messaging to say we can hear you, but we can't see you. Cool. We keep talking.
So 13 games, mate. That's massive. That not to lose that many. That an unbeaten record like that is scary to come against, isn't it?
Yeah. I think Kings have the experience. They have they've proven that they can get the job done, type of thing. Last season, they started this season just as good as they did last season, and it looks like we've got like a 3-way battle for the title. But Leeds have the opportunity to not only kind of give Kingsway Power their first defeat, but kind of.
You have a message, sir.
Well, they her dad's just helping her, but not only kind of give Kingsway Power their first defeat, but basically show the country, we're not bluffing here. We are the real deal, and even though they don't have national titles to their name, they will be saying to everyone, look, we're the ones you have to beat this season. And this weekend is going to be that weekend where they show everyone how good they really are.
So Kingsway kind of need to win this to make sure that they put their authority down. Of yes,
Well, I think if Kingsway can put a performance in and win, then maybe the hype's not real.
Well, that's a bit of a statement to say that.
But it's surprising coming into this game that you kind of are feeling that they're the underdogs, even though they're the ones that won the league last season. They've won 13 games on the bounce, but everyone's kind of thinking it's just going to be Leeds, which is a strange thing, isn't it?
That's interesting. Let us know in the comments. Well, who do you believe, Leeds or Kingsway Power? Because I wouldn't expect people to say that, but you hear a lot more than I do because I'm just too busy playing around with the tech. But it's quite interesting because I know Leeds is a good team and stuff. Same with Bury as well as Oldham, and it's going to be for King. Yeah, I think Kingsway Power will be really. It will be really bad for them to lose this because if people are saying that, and they want to stamp on their authority. It's quite simple of who they are. Kingsway Power are a phenomenal team. So, hang on, I think Brooks joined. There we go. I think we've got the whole family in. There we go.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Don't worry, Brooke. Don't worry. We're just nattering away about your history and your pedigree and how great you are. So you didn't miss much. Okay, so this weekend, so we've got Brooke, we've got Maisie, we've got Neve. This weekend, you girls have the opportunity not only to kind of stop Kingsway Power, stop this unbeaten run they're on. They're 13 games unbeaten from last season to this season, but you kind of have an opportunity to show the country, because it's live streamed and it's a national competition, it gets a lot of promotion. You get to kind of say, everyone, forget the Oldhams, forget the Kingsway Powers. It's Leeds Athletic you should be worried about. How are you feeling about the task in hand this Saturday, Brooke?
See, I understand about internet, how crazy it can be, mate. These technical... See, people just think...
I think Brooke's doing like a trick. She's just being nice and still.
Yeah, I'm calm and collective, and I'm going to make you wait. Brooke, you're back? No. Are you on your home Wi-Fi or you're on your mobile network? Do you know what? You gotta love live. You just gotta love live. It's just that still thing. Home networks, mate. There you go.
We're on our home Wi-Fi, I think.
What's that? Sorry, Brooke.
I think Brooke said.
Sorry about it.
That's all right. I was going to say, try and put it on your mobile network. It might actually work better than your home Wi-Fi. Tell your dad to switch off.
I think we've got a bit of consistency here, so let's work with it. So Brooke.
Oh, okay. I will do.
Oh, I think we've got a bit of delay now.
I've got it.
Yeah.
All the millions around the world.
Sorry.
It's all right. Then again, in Leeds, I don't know how good their mobile networks are up there. Actually, I kind of do, actually, to be fair. It depends on what network they're on. I won't bore everybody with the mobile data speed.
No. I actually thought you could go into... No, you were right, Martin. The mobile network's better.
Mate, what I don't know about mobile networks, home networks...
Sorry.
Right, okay. So, Maisie, Brooke, how does Leeds Athletic beat a team like Kingsway Power this Saturday? Is it a mindset thing? Is it a tactical thing? Is it an ability thing? What is it you need to do?
I think it's going to be a really good game because they're a phenomenal side. But I think it's just about keeping the ball safe and working things to goal, and not panicking, because we just don't want to lose ball for unnecessary reasons.
Do you usually panic then? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't think we usually panic. I just think we just need to
it can get a bit hectic.
Yeah, it can get a bit hectic sometimes. We just need to keep calm and like steady, like keep it slow and steady.
Neve, have you identified the kind of what is the strongest part of their game, do you reckon?
Well, I'm not sure because they're good at almost everything. So you can't.
Don't bring them up too much.
I think the speed of the ball is really, really good. The speed that they play at. So,
well, Martin, why don't you take a Kingsway Power under 13s game up and we can analyse a few plays and they can probably let us know how they're going to deal with these plays. Maisie, what have you played? How often have you played Kingsway Power before this game?
We've played them in a lot of tournaments, like in the summer, but in like actual matches, I don't think we've played them.
We've not played them in quite a while in actual matches. Yeah, I think the last time we played them was like basically this time last year.
So 10th of December.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I think in some ways it's a good thing because we've come on a lot since then and like we've improved and things, but it like would have been nice to have some experience in a full match against them.
Here we go. So here we go, girls. What I find about Kingsway Power is defensively they are awesome. They know how they frustrate the hell out of the teams when it comes to them trying to play the ball.
Oh yeah, they are. They're phenomenal.
How good do your mid-court players have to be this week? Surely there must be some effort being put into understanding how they're going to have to move off a centre pass. You can't just do basic movement against Kingsway Power, can you? It has to be quite creative, doesn't it?
Yeah. And
any tactics? Can you give us any tactics, girls? And what have you been talking about in training? Is that allowed? Can you give us some insight into what the mindset is or the focus?
Well, what goes on at training stays at training, so not really.
Well, secrets. Oh, come on!
Right, come on, Martin. Play that clip. Let's see them in action. Let's see if we can see a little see if they can do an interception here. So what are they doing really well? Let's say go. There's the first instance. If you stop,
did you see that?
So what did they do really well there, girls? Do you think? How are they getting these interceptions so easily?
They all track the players really, really well and have a really good gauge of when to go for ball.
And how does a mid-court player negate that?
Run around.
Yeah.
Just run. Is it?
Well, no, do you know what? You're right, though. The point is, if you look, there's like 4 players around that one Ellesmere Port player. They already knew it was going to go there. So why did the centre not run to the left to spread out the players?
Yeah, well, yeah, they've suffocated that one area, haven't they?
Yeah, so they both concentrated into the one area. You got 3 Ellesmere Port players. Well, obviously you got the goal shooter and all that lot.
Girls, tell me this: are you encouraged, seeing this position here? Are you encouraged to split wide when you've got the ball? So
we're to offer.
Yeah, we have a lot. We're always taught to have a lot of options on the ball.
They're not giving nothing away here, Martin.
They're not, are they? They're not. They're being like, it's like, I don't know, talking to the CIA. Right, so let's get this right. Have you rewatched any of these games?
Oh yeah, we after we play our matches, we watch them back to analyze what we did well and what we didn't do well, and then we watch some of the other matches. Like Daisy said, what we can improve.
So have you been watching? So have you been watching other Kingsway Power games?
We've watched a few of them, I think.
A few. How many is a few? And how many times have you rewatched them then?
We've watched the Kingsway Power games or our games.
Kingsway Power games.
Kingsway Power games. We've watched, I think, 3 of them.
How many times?
I think we've watched one of them twice. And then
plus another 10.
And then the rest ones.
So, girls,
Right.
so if you keep that playing, Martin, and if we spot anything, we can stop it.
I'm going to take the sound out of it. There we go.
Girls, so this weekend, if you win, what statement does that tell the country? Does that show the country that you are genuine title contenders? You generally can win the nationals.
I think we can. I think we can win the nationals, but I think we've just got to all be on it and playing our hardest and giving it 100%, because teams like Kingsway Power are incredible. So you can't let anything drop while you're playing against any team.
And if they were to beat you, would you feel a lot of your hard work is kind of it might be a bit harsh, come to nothing? Does that make any sense? Even though you're working hard and you are improving, but would you feel it's a massive step backwards if you were to lose this game?
Oh,
that's a good question, wasn't it, Martin?
That was a great question.
That's a hard question.
Pressure.
Yeah, it would be really disappointing, but I think we just have to go in with the mindset that it's going to be a really good game and just everyone has to give it everything. Because if we give it everything we've got and come out with the loss, then we can't do anything more because we've put everything we've got out onto the pitch. Court. Sorry.
Shoulder same.
Exactly.
But I think that with the amount of stuff we've been doing, hopefully, if we're all really, really focused and in the right mindset, then hopefully we can come away with the win.
Do you find when you build up to these games that training is a lot more intense and players that don't normally start are trying to push to get started in these games? Is the competition for places quite fierce within your group?
Training's always really intense because we always push to be the best we can be. We always train hard for everything.
When would you get told what the team lineup is? On the day or beforehand?
Before you answer that, just quickly look at this bit, because I want to let play. I'm pointing on the screen like you can see that, but player here, watch, just runs. This is what you've got to be looking out for. She outsmarted it straight away, kept the player away, and then literally runs, and centre just pass it along. If you
go back to the centre pass, Martin, quickly.
See, now
they can explain to us how they would stop Kingsway Power getting this ball into the shooting circle. Let's have a look. So here we go. Stop it there. Stop.
Yeah.
There we go.
See, she's not even turned around yet, but she kind of knows where she's going to go.
So explain this setup, girls. What do you think is going to happen without knowing what's going to happen?
You think are you asking what we think Kingsway is going to?
So if you were lining up right now on Saturday against Kingsway Power, what in your mind, where are these players going to move?
I think they've gone. Well, I don't really know.
That's a good answer. You don't, because
sorry. It's hard because when they move about, then you don't actually know where to go. You've just got to adapt to what they do.
Yeah.
But isn't centre passes just aren't they very military in the sense that they're all synchronized, that they kind of everyone knows what they're going to be doing off the centre pass? Is it off the cuff a lot of the times?
Well, you know,
not really.
Starting, but
You just kind of go with the flow. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought there was an actual system where literally they had to run in particular. Let's have a watch. Just see what they do, Martin.
Yeah. But watch what the centre's doing. I think they're in the wrong position, by the way. There we go. Oh, actually, no. She was adapting to it. But she should be turning. She's watching the player here, but she should also be keeping an eye on this ball to see so that she can.
Put it this way, if the Leeds allow Kingsway Power that easily to get out on a centre pass, they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, we're going to pull you in.
Who do you deem as your biggest threat this season, girls? If you beat Kingsway Power, Kingsway Power Oldham. Who do you expect to be a tougher game this season?
I think both of them will be equally as tough because they're both incredible teams, and we play with some of the girls at like Manchester Thunder and County. So we know that the girls are all phenomenal. So I think they'll both be really, really good matches. And we like that because we like playing the toughest teams we can do because it makes us rise to the challenge.
Well, you're a lot more braver than I was when I was playing sport. I would definitely be thinking, which one do I prefer to play over the other? But so a big weekend this weekend. If you win, you basically show the country you are one of the contenders for the overall league and national finals. It's going to be a great game. Any predictions on scores, girls?
Oh, I like predictions.
No.
Oh, come on. How many do you reckon you're going to win by? Here we go.
You can't answer that.
Martin,
Sorry.
they don't want to put. They've been watching the live draw of the Netball Cup. They see what happens when you put stuff out there, Martin.
Yeah. So there you go, 10th fate. So as you know, Richard put his foot in it and his big mouth and everything, and we ended up having Paul v. Turnford. So throw the number out there, and you might win. There you go.
No, they're not.
No.
They're not.
All right. I tell you what I'm going to do. Right, I used to run a poker league, still technically do, but whatever.
Ooh.
I just got rid of myself. I like getting rid of Richard, but not myself. Right, I'm going to do a poker thing. I'm going to shout some numbers out, and I'm going to reckon I'm going to be able to work out by all three of yours reaction how much you reckon you're going to win by. You ready?
Poker faces, girls. Poker faces.
Poker faces, ready? Richard, see if you pick up on this, right?
There's a lot of pressure on this now.
Right. Richard, I'll tell you what to do, right? Write the number down, what you think, all right? And then we'll both put it up against the screen.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, all right, okay. All right. Here's the first question. You think you're going to lose? You think you're going to win? Lose, win, lose, win, lose. Right. Okay. I reckon you're going to win by 1, 2, 3 goals. 1 goal, 3 goals. Oh no! Come on, don't put your hand in the way. That's not allowed. I need all.
Sorry. The charger fell out.
1 goal, 2 goal, 3 goals, 4 goals. Oh, 1 goal. No, it's 2 goals. No, 3, 5 goal. 5 goals. Really? No, 3 goals. 3 goals. 2, 4, 7, 1. Wow, got it. Right. Have you got the answer to that, Rich?
Oh, mate, I was lost.
I reckon you're going to win by 1 goal.
1 goal.
That's what you reckon. I reckon you're going to think it's really going to be close, and you're going to win by 1 goal because all your faces pointed that to me.
But yeah, girls, like it's not just a case of winning. No, your coach is super competitive and is high performance. Is it a case of not only winning but winning by a certain margin? If you were to scrape a win, would you all be content with that, or is it a case of we need to show everyone that we are the real deal and we need to win by 5, 10, 15, 20? Like, I don't think that's ever going to happen. But come on, is that the thought pattern as well? Not only winning, but winning by a certain margin.
I think just winning, no matter how much a difference it is, it's still a win against an incredible side. So we're just looking for the win. If we can make it,
as long as we play
we play our best, then
cool. No,
I think it's going to be a massive.
We've been looking forward to this for weeks and weeks and weeks. It has actually been a pleasure watching your team develop from last season to this season, and you get. With our platform, you get the opportunity to showcase to the country how good you girls are. And Saturday is going to be one of those days where everyone will know what happens on Saturday. So that's the platform we offer you. You girls just have to go and show everyone what you can do. So thank you for your time tonight. Is it half term where you are?
No, we just had our half term back at school this week.
Okay, well you get to bed and get to school tomorrow, and we look forward to seeing you. Maisie's like, nah, man, I'm going no bed.
Yeah, no, not till midnight. Not till midnight. There we go. They're going to talk about their 1-goal win. How did he know that? That's what they're going to be talking about, mate. That's what it is.
Well, it's great seeing you girls, and we'll see you again Saturday.
Thank you so much.
Thank
See you
you.
later,
Bye.
girls.
I know. No need to say everybody. I know. I'm crazy, mate. I thought you would have picked up on that. Never mind.
You're saying the numbers too quick.
No. You can't say it slow. You got to say it fast. That's the trick.
Okay, so that was Brooke, Maisie, and Neve from Leeds Athletic. Big game for them this week against Kingsway Power. Before we go, I might go and get my nightly cup of tea.
Oh, your cup of tea. You a Tetley man or
no, Yorkshire tea.
Yorkshire tea's good, man. I love Yorkshire tea. Go on.
So we're gonna just. I'm very sorry, everyone. When I get off here tonight, I'm gonna finish off doing the highlights for the Under-12 Southern Conference. It's been a busy week, so I haven't got. Normally, I could try and get done by Monday, Tuesday for the review show, but unfortunately, this time I haven't got it done. But we're going to have a look at the scores and the league table from Saturday. Have a quick chat about what happened, and then we will leave you and be back next week for what should be a good review show, because it's going to be some massive games over the weekend.
Oh, massive games.
So if we look at the scores from the games on Saturday, so you got it up, mine? Yep, you got it up.
Yep.
So Ryland against Magic, really good performance on Ryland, especially against Magic, who had come off a wicked win in our Under-12s Netball Cup Eastern Finals, where they beat Turnford, who are currently 4th in the league, 15-2 in the final. It was incredible. But Magic did their best impression of Kingsway Power. But they played against Ryland, who only had 7 players, a couple of key players missing as well, but they were solid, very professional, solid, and were it was just a really mature, professional performance on Ryland. And what that did was that gave them the chance. Well, yeah, it gave them the opportunity to still push for the top 4. And when you consider how badly they started the league, because they did play some really top teams at the beginning, it's gonna be one hell of a finale for them, because if they score over 40 goals and then if they get a goal difference of over 40 in the next 2 games, which I think is possible, they will go 4th and Turnford will come out. So everyone will be watching a live stream, mine, just to see if Ryland can score 40 goals. And
I do know Ryland parents do watch the live stream, because one of them had done over his kitchen. He was saying to me the other week, he was saying about how, the live stream, I love it and I hate it because I didn't wreck my kitchen because the game got so intense. So it's like, cool. At least I'm immersing people. That's the thing. Yes. Sorry, mate.
Then Magic played Western Park Blades. So Magic bounced back from their defeat and beat Western Park Blades. It looks like now Magic will have to settle for a championship national finals. It doesn't. They still can get relegated, but I just don't think that's going to happen. But they can now look up instead of down, I believe, anyway. Then TTNC played Western Park Blades, a last-second winner from Team Bridge. It was 15 seconds to go. They pop it in, and they get the job done. Western Park Blades looked like they had the game won, but Team Bridge just kept at them, stayed in the game, and they won the game. So that wrapped up their league for this season. They've played all their games now, and they can't come any higher than 5th. But depending on how the other teams get on will depend on where their finishing position will be. So God, I've lost it. Here you go. Sutton Town then played AP Saints 44-14. So good, solid performance from Sutton Town. Then Shan played AP Saints, so 2 tough games back to back. That meant AP Saints were officially relegated from the league. They cannot come out the relegation zone now, unfortunately. But they have improved this season. They have got better each time, but on this occasion, just not good enough. Then Turnford in one of our big games played Sutton Town. If Turnford got a point or 2 points, they would have secured their top 4 position. But they lost their first game to Sutton Town. They did start really well, but Sutton Town did the tactical change, which solidified their defence, which meant they went and kind of got a really good, convincing win in the end.
Can I just add?
Go on.
These scores that they look, I mean, obviously this is the 2019 with TTNC and Western Park. It does actually show a really close game, but they were all quite close games.
It was good fun, yeah.
Like the last quarter that they start to lose things. It's just all these games on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Were just intense.
That's what this league's about. We don't want to see 55 and
no, exactly.
It's a high performance league, so we should be seeing close games because this is what the league leans to. But then the final game of the day is Shan versus Turnford. Shan, it was very close up until the 4th quarter. I felt sorry for Turnford. They were pushing back Shan's shooter far enough just to let her shoot. And they were doing that really well. The defenders were doing their job. They were pushing the shooter back and basically going, right, then shoot, will you? Because you're a million miles away. And she kept it in. Kept going.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, just relentless.
It doesn't matter what angle or how far away she was. It just kept going in. So Turnford, I did feel sorry for you in a way because defenders, you did your job. It's just unfortunate that the young girl loves shooting and shoots very well from any distance. So
you could put her at the back of the court, mate. She could still score.
Well, I definitely won't be inviting her to do the 50-pound half shot challenge. Definitely not.
She's good, man.
Let's look at the league table. So it looks like now Stars still have a chance of winning the league, but when you look at the goal difference, it's probably not going to happen. So I'm going to put my house on the fact that Sutton Town and Shan will be challenging for the title at the end of the season. I think Stars will get 3rd place, 100%. Turnford, that's going to be a tough one because if we look at who Ryland's playing on March the 18th, Ryland will be playing Western Park Blades and they'll be playing Poole. Now, 2 teams, well, Western Park Blades are currently in the relegation zone. Poole are dangerously above it. So 2 teams, they probably will fancy their chances to get, they're going to have to get 37 goals. No, they're going to have to score 38. They have a 38 goal difference on the day to go through because their goals 4. Because if it goes the same goal difference, it goes to goals 4. And they could catch up the goals 4 as well. Like it's going to be interesting. Ryland that day really have to be focused on attack. And the shooters have to be disciplined and ruthless and just keep shooting hard.
And scoring.
So, going to be interesting to see the kind of mindset. I won't be there that day, so you're going to have to update me, Martin.
Oh, mate.
What happens.
There's a live stream. You can watch it later on.
So, so we look at this. So I'm just going to say, I think Turnford, I think that's a lot of goals Ryland going to score against 2 good teams.
Hang on. I just thought, does that mean I'm on the mic as well?
It does, yes.
Hey, people, party in the house. Right. He's like, sorry, carry on.
Representing the brand, yeah?
Yeah, FBL, mate. Yeah, it's all right.
So AP Saints, All Stars and Eagles, all relegated from the league. And so it's up to Western Park Blades to try and get a win or 2 in their final games. They do have some tough games. They've got AP Saints, so they'll be fancying their chances there. There's no reason why they can't beat Ryland. They're probably going to have to get 2 wins there because their last game of the season is against Sutton Town.
Sutton Town's on fire, mate, at the moment.
So they could escape, but they're going to have to win 2 games. Probably that's what it's going to have to take to get them out of the relegation zone. It's looking good. We've got championship deciders, top 4 still up for grabs. We've got relegation, a small little relegation battle still. So it's all to play for in the final games of the season.
Definitely, mate. Action-packed league, as all of them are, to be fair, mate. This is a mad year, really, I think. think it's one of your first, but it's literally like all through your leagues. It's crazy. Just, I can't wait. Honestly, these finals that are coming up are going to be massive. I mean, the pressure, the player, you can always see it already with, with Brooke that we were talking to him. You can see they didn't want to make any assumptions, with the gameplay that's, it's getting that much. They don't want to put any undue pressure on them. But the teams are all going through that. I know. Chat to Suntown coach and Shan and Stars and chatted with them all, and they're putting in the work, mate. There is no doubt they want to win, and there is nothing gonna stop them. So this end towards the season that's coming, it's like nail biting time.
Huge,
and if you you got to be there. If you can't be there, watch the live stream. But mate, like I'm saying, sold out. I'm expecting you to say, mine totally sold out, mate. Your live stream's going to be alive. But everybody needs to be there to watch it, to cheer on the teams, because there's going to be so much pressure. They're going to need the support. But again, the live stream's there as a backup as always. But definitely watch the live stream after as well, because it's going to be mad. Honestly, this week. Yes.
Whoever stayed to the end, thank you. Great show tonight, and we will see everyone next week, where we will be reviewing the big game from Leeds versus Kingsway Power.
Definitely. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on all the other things, and don't forget to comment. Night, everybody.